bit of Googling. They did allow me to Google. I wasn't able to find the answer to how to get both computers on the same network. So like I say, it was 3 questions. The other question, I didn't get to that one, like I said, because I ran out of time. Yeah, so I did a technical interview today, and yeah, the role was for IT technician. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully it goes pretty good. But I just wanted to let you guys know. Hey, what's up, you guys? So thanks for joining Tech with Terrence. I'm your host, Terrence, and today I just wanted to talk to you guys about IT technical interviews. Today I had a technical interview, and I just kind of wanted to share with you guys just kind of like how it went, and yeah, just anything I can do to help. I just, I always like to try to do that. But just jumping right into it, today I had a technical interview. The position, it was for a IT technician. I'm not going to say the name of the company. However, it's a IT company, and they are definitely hiring for an IT technician. So I applied, and I've got a few interviews so far. Today was the 3rd interview, which was the technical part of it. And I think it went okay. It could have went better, but I just want to just tell you a few things that happened that maybe, like, if I tell you guys what I did, the mistakes I made, that maybe that'll help you guys so you don't make the same mistakes. But just jumping right into it, when I went for the interview today, it was like later today in the afternoon, and I had a lot of the morning time, a lot of the time in the morning basically to get ready. And I got ready and basically studied some material. There's a YouTube channel by a guy named KevTech IT, I believe is what his name is. That's his YouTube channel. And on his channel, he talks about different IT stuff, but he does really good mock IT interviews. And, I just watched a whole bunch of his videos last week and then today. And I think that helped prepare me kind of for some of the questions that I was going to receive. I didn't really know what questions they were going to ask me in the interview. So I just kind of had to randomly get a whole bunch of questions and just try to study those just to try to prepare myself. So I did a little studying on some questions. I got in the interview today, and it went well. I introduced myself. I definitely want to tell you guys, make sure that you're always presentable. You never know who you're going to meet. So I was presentable. I had a basic collar shirt on today, and yeah, actually my interviewer, they were dressed pretty nice too. They were in like business casual attire, but they told me that I was going to be interviewing. They took me into a room, and they basically had 2 computers set up. One was a workstation, one was a server computer. And the technical interview, basically I had to accomplish maybe 1 to 3 tasks that were written out on a piece of paper, and I just had to do the task. And there were 2 people in the room with me. One was probably from the IT department, the other probably was like the hiring person maybe. But yeah, it was kind of nerve-wracking a little bit being in the room with 2 people, just 2 complete strangers. But just kind of a little advice I'd give to you guys. Just try to focus on the task at hand, and try to be positive and have positive thoughts, and just know and try to show that you have confidence in yourself, and just kind of believe that you can do whatever job it is that you're applying for. And just kind of have confidence. That kind of helps you with the courage to kind of be in a room with 2 or 3 or 4 people, however many people that it is. So my first question, I was able to do the first question. It took me a little while to do it. The technical interview, it was really an assessment, but it was timed, and I had maybe like 30-45 minutes to complete the whole thing, to do 3 questions. So that's not too bad. So when I sat down, I figured that I pretty much had this in the bag. So I got to the first question, and I think the first question was basically create a user in Active Directory. That's not a hard task to do. So I was able to do it. It took a little time to do it. I had to bring my memory back to how to actually go in Active Directory users and computers, but I was able to do it. I did ask for a little assistance from the person that was in the room with me. So if there's a opportunity that you have to ask somebody to help you, try to do it on your own at first. If you can't come up with a question, well, just just ask for help, or just ask somebody maybe to point you in the right direction. But if you can try to figure it out on your own, perfect. But just don't take up all the time trying to figure out one answer when you can just ask for help. I'm trying to think of something else I could tell you guys. So the second technical question I had was I had to remote desktop into another computer. Since they had two computers there, I had to remote desktop into one of the computers. They threw a loop in there, or they kind of tricked me, because when I tried to remote desktop into one of the workstations, basically I got some kind of an error, and it just wouldn't work. So turns out that when you remote desktop into another computer, it's always good, or best procedure, that maybe not in every case, but they have to be on the same network in order for it to work. So in this case, I knew that they had to be on the same network, so I tried to do it, and I got the error message. So I figured I got to get them on the same network. So I did a little bit of Googling. They did allow me to Google. I wasn't able to find the answer to how to get both computers on the same network. So I just asked the person that was in the room to actually help me, and they helped me. And basically you have to go in the Wi-Fi settings and just make sure that you just switch them on the same network. If you're connected by Ethernet, you may have to do it another way, but in my case, I did it by Wi-Fi, and that should have allowed the connection to take place. However, I did run out of time trying to figure out how to do it and how to connect. So that's not a good thing if you run out of time, or if you're not able to complete all the tasks. However, some interviewers, they may just interview you just basically based upon how you look for the answer, or how you interact with your hardware that you're working with, or they may just try to gauge you just on the questions that you ask them to try to come to the answer. So it kind of depends on who you're interviewing with. So I haven't been on a lot of technical interviews, but this one was, it seemed pretty simple. Like I say, it was 3 questions. The other question, I didn't get to that one, like I said, because I ran out of time. But basically, you just have to print from a network printer and set up the printer, but I didn't get that far. But yeah, I think other than that, I think it went okay. Always at the end of the interview, if they ask you questions, if they ask you, is there anything that you want to know, or do you have any comments, make sure you always give feedback that's positive, and make sure you always try to ask them questions. I think that's good. But yeah, so I did a technical interview today, and yeah, the role was for IT technician. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully it goes pretty good. But I just want to let you guys know that keep interviewing. The more that you interview, the better chances you have at actually landing that job, where you can kind of convey your skills that you have on your resume, and you'll be able to get the job that you want. So definitely keep interviewing. You guys can do it. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you guys tune in on the next video. So I'll let you guys later. See you guys later.